How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And as always here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. Most of you have heard by now that last week YouTube announced that starting on the 18th of this month, there is a new firearms policy going into effect. And this will affect a lot of firearm creators here on YouTube. And if those gun creators here on YouTube don't take the time and go through their channels and either delete certain videos or edit the videos so they don't show the content that YouTube doesn't want them to show, those channels could be permanently deleted. Let's take a look at this policy. Starting June 18, 2024, certain content showing how to remove safety devices will be prohibited. Content showing the use of homemade firearms, automatic firearms, and certain firearm accessories will be age restricted. And when they say age restricted, it'll be restricted to anybody under the age of 18 years old. And a lot of you might say, well, Troy, that's not too bad. People over 18 will be able to see those videos. And that's true. But also, most of the advertisers that advertise on YouTube won't allow their advertisements to be put on age-restricted videos. So besides those videos not making hardly any money at all, a lot of times YouTube won't even recommend those videos to people who might want to watch them. So this part is nothing new. Content intended to sell firearms is not allowed. Instruct viewers on how to make firearms, ammunition, and certain accessories, or instruct viewers on how to install those accessories, is not allowed on YouTube. It goes on to say, YouTube shouldn't be used as a platform to sell firearms or accessories. YouTube also doesn't allow live streams that show someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. I started making content on YouTube, I believe it's 12 or 15 years ago, and all I did was post gun and gun accessory related videos, including range footage. Also back in the day, you could post links in the description of your video to places that sold firearms and accessories. But quite a while back, YouTube put a stop to that. And the big channels at that time were making hundreds of thousands, and some of them even millions of dollars a year, by people using those affiliate links. But YouTube took that away. And now starting on the 18th, they're going even farther. They also go on to say, sometimes content doesn't violate their policies. But guess what they say? But the content may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. YouTube age restricts content showing the use of certain firearms and accessories. This restriction applies to real use firearms only. It says don't post content to YouTube if your purpose is to do one or more of the following: sell firearms or certain firearm accessories through direct sales, private sales by individuals, or links to sites that sell these items. These accessories may include accessories to enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessories that convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stocks, Gatling triggers, drop-in auto sears or conversion kits, high-capacity magazines or belts carrying more than 30 rounds. Provide instructions on manufacturing any of the following: firearms, ammunition, high-capacity magazines, homemade silencers / suppressors, accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessories that convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stocks, Gatling triggers, drop-in auto sears or conversion kits. Provide instructions on how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulated automatic firing capabilities. Provides instructions on how to install the above-mentioned accessories or modifications. Provides instructions on how to remove certain firearm safety devices, such as devices that limits the release of a magazine. This does not include removal of a device used to temporarily disable a weapon like a gun lock. And as I mentioned earlier about age-restricted content, sometimes content doesn't violate YouTube's policies, but may not be appropriate for viewers under 18, such as content showing the use of homemade firearms, like 3D printed firearms, like 3D printed guns, an automatic firearm, or any of the below accessories. Accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire, accessories to convert a firearm to automatic fire, such as bump stocks, Gatling triggers, drop-in auto sears or conversion kits, high-capacity magazines, homemade silencers / suppressors, firing a 3D printed firearm, firing a fully automatic rifle, firing a firearm with a high-capacity magazines. These guidelines apply to real use of firearms and may not apply, for example, to use of firearms in artistic content, such as a film, We may also make exceptions for public interest content, such as military or police footage, news footage, or footage from war zones. So what will happen to a creator if their content violates YouTube's policy? If the content violates the policy, they will remove the content and send an email to let them know. And if it's the first time violating community guidelines, you'll likely get a warning with no penalty to the channel. And you'll have a chance to take policy training to allow the warning to expire in 90 days. Oh, isn't that so nice of them? However, if the same policy is violated within the 90-day window, the warning will not expire, and your channel will be given the horrible channel strike. And if you violate a different policy than one that you violated before, after completing the training, you will get another warning. Here's where YouTube gets you by the short hairs. If you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel will be terminated. And whenever this has happened in the past, people say, why don't you go to another platform, like Rumble and others? And some people have their content on those platforms as well. But the thing is, they don't have the reach like YouTube does. If a channel is getting hundreds of thousands of views on videos every time they post, on the other platforms, they're lucky to get tens of thousands of views. Plus, there's little or no advertising on your videos, so they don't earn any money for posting the videos and for people watching them. YouTube is a private company, and unfortunately, they can do what they want with their company. But you would think a company would also want to follow the Constitution. And we know YouTube doesn't do anything of the sort. Not only do they hate firearms and gun-related content, their political bias is well known. So if you have some favorite YouTube channels out there that post content that I mentioned in this video, if they want to stay on YouTube, unfortunately, they're going to have to change what they're posting. And like I said, they're either going to have to take down those videos that violate YouTube's policy, or edit out of the videos the content that YouTube says violates their policy. I know this is a long video, but I just wanted to get that information out and let you know what's going on and why you might not see some of your favorite gun channels here on YouTube after June 18th. And as always, I appreciate everybody's support with this channel. You guys are always crushing it by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications. And I really, really do appreciate it. And I invite you to come back and watch my next video.